All right. Um, we're gonna have a different style video. We're gonna review a game that I played. You guys see my ugly self on here, bro. Holy shit, I look so skinny. Just no sun at all. All right, we had a little glow up. But anyways, this is the time Madden 24 when I almost made a live event. This is back when they were Final Eights or Final Fours to make a live. So this was the Final Eight game. So technically, you can quote. Hey, don't quote me now, but technically say I've made a live before. But it is what it is. We played Dotimus in this game. And I ran the Jets offense. You guys remember Jets offense in Madden 24. This was bunch strong offset year with a little bit of audibling around. Dot ran the same thing. And we both, I think he ran 6-1 on defense. I think I ran dollar. I think that's what I ran. Yeah. I think that's it is. But we're just gonna skip through this and I'm just gonna kind of review. Um, I think I was just kind of reviewing who I played. I played Noah up next, MBG, who was also a really good player. This is back when I was on EliteMadden.com, and that doesn't even exist anymore. But let's see how this game went for anybody that may have, just missed it right here. We're gonna start off a bunch strong. And I'll tell you this. I think I had one of the best Durhams in the world. Not many people could stop it. I love the crosser as that just pops up on my screen. But I never missed a read in Durham. If I missed a read in Durham, it was very uncharacteristic. Right here, we're gonna go double corners. Double corners used to be super um tough to stop. And this was one out of corner strike. Um, as I get sacked here, let me run this back right here. Double corners used to be so tough to guard because like now they have switch stick, and that's a big reason why they made switch stick. But the reason why double corners was so tough to guard is because like thirds would back up so far, so that short corner would get underneath it every single time, and you're trying to defend all those other plays and bunch strong. And if you ran cover two or man, you're gonna have either one of these corners depending on that. With the backside drag and seam streaks were still good, but um I don't know really know what I was doing, but Dotimus was running this 6-1 and this 6-1 sending 3 and sending 4 was really good because you used to get disengages just like this as he came in, and that defense used to be super tough because you used to be threatened by the blitz all the time to see if like um if they were sending both the linebackers and sending 6, and then they hit you with the send 3 and someone just walked in, that was always the worst. Right here, we try to cut this off. Unfortunately, are not unable to. That crosser sometimes got a little too deep. I just liked it because of the spacing with it. So I go to wide trail here, and honestly, just bagged it. I was looking for that backside post, and he had that guy in a cage. So start off the game. We did not play good, and this was very uncharacteristic. I played really well offense this whole tournament run. I had to come out of day one. I was firing. I was doing really fucking good. Here we go. Dot is gonna go to like another Durham setup right here, and he throws it right at Gonzalez. I'm not sure if that was Christian Gonzalez, but that could have been a break or a turning point in the game. You start off with an interception, you get it back. I mean, we still held the three. Can't be mad at it. Holding some of the three, you know, isn't isn't the worst. So right here, this is the drive that I will always remember, and I think this is really what changed the game for me. Um, when I played, but uh, we'll run through it. Still in 6-1, we're going to start off in the bunch, and we're going to go to wide crow and that running back out the backfield, Edgerrin James. Edgerrin James on a wheel route or just a running back streak was just super good right here. We're going to hit him with a couple juke moves right there, get some yards right there. That RPO used to be super tough right here. We're going to find our streak over the middle. He kind of went for a cover 3 show, and I'm trying to get out of there with Donald Palm, and I'm unable to. So first and goal, I always like to go to trips. And I try to throw him off guard because every time I went to trips, I always went to some sort of slant post combo. So I try to throw him off with a run right here or an read option right here. We get actually 7 yards right here. Um, I had a screenplay where I could take off with my quarterback, and I ended up getting blown up. I do remember that. Now we're inside of the red zone. I try to hit this tight end zig. Unfortunately, he is down at the 1. So this is the big thing right here. I used to be so um just locked in with I have to get 7. I have to get 7. You have to go for this because like you didn't want to get in the battle. The way that this game went, and I wish I would have switched. I honestly wish I would have kicked 3 here because I'm already technically down a stop, even though 3 is like nothing in this game. I have to plan on him getting 7, and we're gonna go in a getting 7 battle. That's just how that Madden was played, and I went for it. If I would have got this, nobody would have said anything. It would have been a great play call. And this was honestly good. This little spot route right here was always good, and double slants. Was super tough, and you had the flat route to clear stuff out. So right here, let's see what happens. I honestly don't remember. I think I just get bagged. Um, yeah, overall, I just get bagged. And the big thing was I couldn't throw this on the break because this linebacker that was playing the tight end, Like, right, if he just like if he's running with the 10 or he's just manned up, I can just snap throw that. But I have to wait for him to clear. Gives his user enough time. And I'm kind of drifting. I try to throw it in the back of the end zone and it doesn't work. We're on defense. We do have him at the 1 though, so this is okay. I send a blitz and he fits it right in that small window and I go for the pick. If I just let him just knock it out, we would have been fine. And Deshaun Jackson is going to break a tackle. And I give up 7 once again. Honestly, really bad decision by me for going for that pick. If we just make the tackle, make him work a little bit, we might even hold him to 3. So now we're back on offense. We're calling verticals, just quick snap and a play. We have the wheel route right there. He tried to, do a little too much over on that solo side. Right here, we're in wide show. We're gonna throw our drag, and that was actually a really good user. Most people probably would have thrown that post, and we're gonna take our drag for a little extra right there. We're back verticals, 1st and 10. He had a real tough time stopping those wheel routes. He actually played pretty solid defense. We could have hit this running back streak early. I just get a gapped here, and or I don't even think I clicked a button, but just get a gap, send 3. I'm telling y'all, it was really good. We pick it all up right there. Edrin James to the sideline. We have a 3rd and 7, and we're looking really, really, really bad at the moment. We're gonna roll out. I find the post and see. That's why you never want to just like get tunnel vision and always look towards one side of the field. That's the one thing I always do well. I kind of identify. So like when I snap, I'm looking at my snap reads, which is for me my running back and my wheel route. So I'm already kind of identifying the coverage. So obviously there's no one manned up right here. So his more than likely we got to see if he's usered. And then this guy right here, I'm pretty sure this was just man-to-man coverage and it played really good. So now my only 2 reads since he's using them are going to be the post and the drag. I looked at them both. I made like the high-low read and I see that we got separation here. I make the throw knowing that Anthony Richardson was able to do that. We spin with Deshaun Jackson and we're back in the red zone. The red zone, super tough to move in. We find our running back, Edrin James, jukes, falls forward. We get 7. 2:42 left. This was my editor. He always liked to zoom in on my face. I always like to zoom in on the face. So 2:40 left in this game. We're down 3. If we hold the 3, this is not a terrible spot to be in. He's gonna run base. Base to the left was super good. And this is honestly on me. Knowing that he's probably gonna clock this out, I should have commit harder to the run because even if we get the ball back, that's still an okay spot to be in. Again, I'm giving up base, and that is just not good for us as he runs base. Once again, we do have him on a 3rd and 2. So this is where if any time to get aggressive, it's now. He calls the RPO flat. I put a cloud there. Should have probably had a hard flat on that down, but it is what it is. He runs the ball. We play a little bit better defense. He just falls forward. Like, we live with that. We have him now on a 3rd and 6. Overall, pretty solid defense. And Ted Hendricks just can't get up there. I kind of lurked a little low for a while. Everything else was bad. We had this running back streak, would have got KO'd. This was bad. We just needed the run back with this. And Ted Hendricks could have got up there. Is what it is, though. So, he's moving, bro. He's moving. 2nd and 9. I didn't have any of my timeouts, and I give up verticals. If we held him the 3 here, would have been huge. I mean, I just wasn't expecting a quick snap verticals call. Caught me off guard. Now we're going up, or we're going down 10 going in the half. This is not looking good whatsoever. 13 seconds left. And this was one of the greatest, or not this one right here, but we find a running back streak out of the backfield. This was one of the best reads I made of all time. So I motioned out right here because a lot of people, what they like to do was run a cover 3 cloud. So I was hoping that even with the outside third here, I could hit Edrin James and we could cut up the seam. Otherwise, if we could pass lead it to the outside, that was my goal right here. He ran cover 2. I throw it all the way to the sideline. Randy Moss gets out of bounds, which was huge. I really wish that was 7 because that would have been perfect. Going only down 3, going the half, and now it's 17-10. He runs with Edrin James base. We blow it up. He only gets a gain of 1, which is fine. Everything's bad. Great defense, and he just has way too much time. This was a cloud right here against a wheel, and honestly, if he's going to be able to make that throw, I live with that all day. Grant, that's just a great read by him. Being able to get all that time. Someone's got to get home quicker so he can't make that read because we would have had him on I would like a 3rd and 17 and it could have been a whole different game. Got him at the 17 now. He runs base. We shoot the gap. The looper shot right through the hole. Now we have him on a 2nd and 12. Camera got fucked up a little bit. He goes to verticals. We're ready for it this time. We scream off the edge. 3rd and 20. Got to play D. guard the seam, and there it is right there. So just imagine if we would have got 7 before half, if we would have even held them to 3, we would have been in a really good spot. But hey, it is what it is. It's Madden sometimes. So now we're down 10. We're getting the ball. We need 7. We have to get 7. We get the ball. I'm in regular bunch. He was struggling all game. I could have hit my tight end. It's all right though. We'll take our check down in Edgerrin James right here. We're gonna roll out. We have the short corner. We throw it right underneath. Beautiful spot. Go to the RPO. Honestly, I think I was running a little too much in this game, especially being down 10. But I'm not mad at staying true. If he's giving me the run, I might as well get Donald Parham, hit the sideline. Beautiful. We're gonna go to Y curl here. Snap the ball. We got our running back out of the backfield. We got to get out of bounds to keep the clock stopped. Unfortunately, it's still gonna run for us. Right here, I see the running back had his zone right there. I think that was a flat that just got out there late. We hit a couple juke moves and we're in. So now we're down 3. We've held him to 3 a couple times. We just got to do it a couple more times, and he throws the seam streak. I just played really aggressive coverage, thinking that he was going to go to a certain play. Just never went to the play. We shoot the run right there. Beautiful run gap. Shoot right there. He's going to go to Durham right here. And my hook on the safety was occupied with the motion out streak. Beautiful play there from Dot. Dot realizing that I'm doing a lot of send 3. Finds the short corner, catches us in the, if you send 3 a lot, shit like that's gonna happen. He rolls out, finds his wheel route, and I mean, we just have to contain him. If he doesn't do that, I mean, that's a lot harder of a throw. Might be able to make a play on the ball. Unfortunately, we're just gonna give up 7. And honestly, looking back on this, bro, it's we have to execute on the big downs. That was like the big thing I can take away. And like that can really change the game for you right here. We're gonna find our drag. He tries to click on. We rack it or aggressive catch, whatever, get out of bounds. 4:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Find the running back streak. Once again, it was manned up. The crosser. Nobody's on. I had a piece of hair in my mouth. That was weird. Nobody was on that running back streak. And a lot of just hybrid coverage here from Dot. We see every play, somebody different's always manned up. This time it was the running back. He gets fried on the wheel. Sometimes it was that slot wide receiver in the crosser. Dot ready for that read option right there. He knew from earlier in the game. And I probably should have went to a different play right here. I'm trying to step up. I find the crosser over the middle. Easy 7. Now I'm onside kicking. I'm praying that I get this onside. It would be legendary. I mean, this is technically a $15,000 game of Madden. I already had 5K locked up. If I would have won this game, I would have got 15,000 right here. He's gonna go to double corners. We're bagging it, everything, and right there, we just gotta the clock stop, which was huge, but we gotta contain him in the pocket. He goes to the screen and he picks it up. Was hoping that he got the drop animation. Now we have him on a 39. I'm assuming he probably just ran a couple times, and I give up another big play, which was terrible for me. We used the 2-minute warning. Granted, not the greatest spot, but it's a winnable spot. He ran the ball and then finds his running back. He beats the man, and that is how we lose. If you guys enjoyed this, hit the like button, also the subscribe button, and I will catch y'all in the next one.